I have played a lot of TCG Card Shop Simulator, and with that I have learned a lot of things, and I'm gonna take those things and try to start up a new shop just to show you what I would have done differently if I had the knowledge I have now. And by far the thing that I struggled with the most was actually turning a profit. I'm gonna try the one box strategy right out the gate just to see how quickly we can turn a profit using just that, which we've been using for the past many levels in the other save game. Obviously, we're gonna have to sit around for a while and sell some cards because we have not unlocked any of the card boxes yet. But as soon as we do, that's the only thing we're gonna be selling, and we're not looking to try and expand with a ton of different items. So we're gonna be saving a lot of money on licenses. One of the things that I also did not know in the beginning was literally this. Wasn't aware that I could put things on the top shelf. So I nerfed myself a little bit by only having 2 of the rows where I could have had 3 of the rows. So already there this time around, hey, I know a little bit more than when we started last time. And another thing I am also gonna do immediately is that we're gonna fix this shop so we can have it be as efficient as possible. Again, just get the customers in, get them out quickly, make whatever money there is to make. We do not want them standing around for way too long. As if they're just going to be walking around in here looking for stuff that's not here, we're not making any money. Last thing we need to do is we need to set the price. Market price plus 10% is usually what I go with, but in this case, I am actually going to turn it down. So it's just going to be the round, always rounded up or rounded down, just for this simplicity of not having to worry too much about all the change. At least that's what I do. I want to get them away from the register as fast as possible. Let's go see if we can get some customers in here. First guy is going to be rocking in. He's going to be looking at some cards and hopefully picking up a whole bunch. Give him $1 back. Easy. And that was 15 experience. We do need to sell quite a lot of card. Each card pack we do sell is 5 experience. If it was sleeves, we're gonna get 6 experience. And the card boxes are way more experience, but you sell lower amount of them. But the money that you're gonna be making is a lot more. Let's see how long it's gonna take us to get to level 3, where we can finally start getting the boxes. And the tutorial even wants us to start ripping packs, so we might as well do that. And obviously all of them are gonna be new. I am literally gonna go crazy if we end up getting something good. However, this is where I realized I messed up and forgot one thing. We need to go to the save game, speed up, show new cards off. We do not want that. And auto next card just simply to make it as fast as possible. I'm not a big fan of using mods in a game like this, not even the Pokemon mod, because it kind of loses the resemblance for other people to kind of connect to what you get in your hands. So that is why I will not use that mod, but any of the other mods I am definitely not gonna be using either. It's just not my thing. I like to play the game as vanilla as possible. Holy! Haha! Man's buying the whole store! How much experience is that gonna be? 140, let's go! Now the tutorial wants us to put down a play table. You can do that. I would recommend against it if you're just strictly looking to turn a profit. But if you're going for the achievements and such, put down play tables a little later on, once you got your money sorted, because anytime that you, oh my god, you get your customers to sit around and just play games, they're not buying stuff. They might buy stuff whenever they're leaving, but they will take up a, oh my god, a spot for someone else to enter the shop potentially. And there is some limit to how many you can have in the shop at a time. And I do believe that limit isn't too high in the beginning because your shop is not very big, which is also why you should consider whenever you can, always go into Reno Big and buy the bigger shop expansions. We've had the shop open for 4 hours now, have got quite a few customers in, and now we are gonna have the task with let 10 customers play card games in the shop. We're gonna continue that just to get the task done, but as soon as we do that, we will remove the table again. We're getting very close to level 3 where we are getting our booster boxes. And now we're missing 5 experience, so I'm actually gonna do something different because I know we're gonna need this eventually. I'm gonna buy this license, yoink, buy one of these, add to cart, and then boom, level 3. Because you get 5 experience for everything you purchase in the shop. And now we've unlocked the basic card box for license. It's a little expensive, but we are gonna be going directly for these because I do believe we're gonna be turning quite a much bigger profit on these than we are the cards. And our first booster boxes has arrived. I'm gonna be putting those up and taking these down. We're gonna eventually end up ripping the packs ourselves, so we don't have too much of an issue with having them around in the store. And here we go, full up on booster boxes. Now, every time we sell one of these, instead of making a tiny little bit of profit, we are making quite a bit more. Let's have a quick look here. Average profit $12 per sale, and we are only running 10% plus market price. We probably could put it up to even 20, or let's say a little higher, but 27 maybe. But it's, again, we just want to get some sales done right now. A thing that we might struggle with is actually keeping up with supply, because we have to do everything ourselves to begin with. But it is definitely a good way to make a lot of money. Instead of having those guys who only comes in and buys like 1 or 2, 3 maybe packs of cards, now they're buying an entire card box at least. Whenever we have a little bit of money, we have a little bit of time, we just order some more. I know we're paying a little more in the, what is it called? It is called delivery fee, but we will make back the money pretty soon. And if you, like me, at times feel they've been taking a little too long playing games, just go up to them and ask them to move. They'll get out and we can get some new people. Oh, that was perfect timing. We can get some new people to sit there and play the game, and it counts as they've had a full game, even though that they already leave as they sit down. Standing around, we might as well rip a little bit of packs, right? And as I said in the other video, I am not gonna be selling anything that I don't have dupes of, and even if I have duplicates, I'm probably gonna keep them because of the grading later on introduced. This is also a really good way for you to make experience, simply just ripping up cards. So instead of selling the cards, rip them up yourself, pay attention to the counter. We're getting 13 for that pack. It depends on the cards in your hand, which one's your how much experience you're getting from them. That one gave us 34, and with this setup you are very much in a position where you should have time to rip up at least a few cards here and there, and this way make a lot of experience while your shop is making a lot of money as well. You still don't want the stinky boys in your store, because they will impact people and make them leave faster, it seems. And now we've gotten this task done, we might as well box this up. Normally I would just store it somewhere, but as we're not gonna need it at any time soon, we might as well just put it up. They want us to do a card table, which is 400, so we don't really have the money for that right now. And that is for selling your individual cards. Ah, another one! Get here! Shoo! Thank you. Don't want no stinky boys up in here. So day 1 is over. We're sitting on $282, and we have got a full stock plus a few out here as well. We might as well put them up, but we have made quite a lot of money just by doing this little thing so far. We had 149 items sold on the 27 checkouts that we do have. We did have a few played games, but we took that away as well because we don't want them to just sit around and occupy anything in the store, which could have been a potential customer coming in, going out fast. Let's just see what we can do next day. Oh my god. That was probably our biggest money maker so far. 175. We can now afford the card table, but we do need to get out and restock a little bit, because he might have just emptied everything, it seems. And with doing this, the one thing you do not want to do is run out of stuff that they can buy. We're gonna quickly try to expand a little bit and buy another shelf. Let's just buy one immediately and then make sure. Oh, customers are coming in fast. Got another one. Nope, he did not want anything. Should check just for safety that we are on the price we want to be. We are indeed. We now have another one. And the thing you really want to go for as soon as humanly possible is literally getting these down here. They are level 30, so they take a long time to get to, but up until now, then just up until then, just keep running with this shelf setup thing. You do probably want to get a restocker, even if it's only one of the more slow ones, but you're gonna be spending quite a lot of time here in the register. We can now actually get the 8 box instead. And as long as you're doing the restocking yourself, I would say it might be worth getting them in the 8 pack instead. But buying the license costs a little bit more than I want to spend before getting this entire thing set up. Once we've sold out these, I don't have any issues buying the 8 piece of these instead. Simply just for the ease of stocking things up myself. You want it to be as smooth and as easy as possible. Now we can buy the license. Prices of the box is gonna be the same. Unit price you can see here is $12.24. But now it's gonna be a lot easier for us to keep up with restocking the shelves ourselves. And this is literally just what we're gonna be doing, making sure the customer comes in and goes out pretty quick, and then we rip some packs for some experience, make some money. We can now afford our new card table, so we can get that little thing off as well. And we're literally just going to be placing this down right here, so they will get in, get out again. We're going to sell the 10, so we're going to complete the challenge. But other than that, they are going to keep going there and looking for stuff now. So we just want stuff out of here as soon as possible. And let's make sure we don't end up selling too many of the very expensive ones, because I do not want to do that. I'd much rather do like this and get that stacked up real quick. And we're going to take things that I know we're not gonna be struggling to get again. Doesn't matter if it's the same card or anything, I just want to complete the task. And it is 9 PM again, that means the day is over. And let's see just how much we made. Stock up on that and hit enter. $2,475 in item earnings, and we spent a little bit on the card table. So we, with the supply cost, and we did end up with a little negative money, but we do have the boxes out there ready to go. Need to sell one more card and then we can get rid of the card table, and that is definitely going to be what we're doing, because we do not want them to be spending too much time over there at all. And that could be her. Please pick it up, thank you. Oh, apparently she's buying them all. Well, I mean, that works for me, don't worry. You can have these for free, it's fine, it's fine. Didn't actually get it for free because one too many. Now we will take that back and we will take this back. And then, because I do not want to be bothered with this anymore, then we just sell it, get the money back. It was a little bit of a loss. You can keep it if you really want to sell your duplicates, but do not sell cards you only have one of, especially not the expensive one of them. I am going to be buying another one of the single shelves just to help myself out a little. Normally, I wouldn't worry too much about it, but I do feel like we can fit in another one. And that is going to give us a little more time before we run out of stock. What about that guy? Is he going to be number 100? Looks like he did take something from the shelf. Just a single box, but we will take it. And this is going to bring us up to level 7. As well. Easy. And I think we're pretty much done with the tasks now. If you can manage, I would probably keep with only 2 shelves. It's going to be a lot easier once you hire one of the restock guys. I would not hire any of the cashiers before you can get any of the ones that are actually fast at it. If you go in here and look, you can see what they're fast at. We want to get this guy at level 10. He's a normal restock speed. He's not fast, but I think at this size shop, he's probably going to be able to keep up with supply for the most part. If not, you might need to go help out a little bit. But other than that, keep that guy. Don't get this guy. This guy down here is pretty decent for restocking, but that's level 20 stuff. And now we're looking at the end of day 3. The only thing left to do is see how much money we managed to make. 2.2k, so pretty decent. We did get a nice little bit of profit, but we do not have anything on the street right now, so we do need to restock. And from this point on, until I can get the next of these, which unlocks at level 9, which we're then gonna start selling, then we're just gonna continue doing exactly this. And as far as I know, one of the things that makes more customer actually get into your store is to make your store bigger. You do that in Reno Big. Shop A is your main room. Shop B will be a storage room whenever you get to that. So whenever you can afford a shop extension, you might as well take it. because the more space you have in here, the more customers you can eventually fit. We're not going to expand the area where we're selling. We might be changing stuff up a little bit. We have now put down the deodorant to get rid of the stinky boys, and this one works really well in this place because they're going to walk up here first. Check this out, going to walk here, so eventually they will get 2 sprays, which is needed with the first version of the air fresheners. So that is why it's pretty much just right in the middle of things. Also need to remember to pay our bills at some point. We are not due for another 5 days, so we are good on that. And we just continue with this, ripping some packs, buying some more storage, or not the storage space, buying some more space for the shop, and keep this going until level 9, where we're then gonna get to the next booster boxes or card boxes, and we're gonna see real profit start to come in. That is usually where it starts to snowball and you start to make a lot more money. And we are getting towards the end of day 4. Gonna see how much we made today. I mean, we have more money than we started, and we did make some pretty big upgrades as well. We bought a little more space, and we made sure to stock up during the day. So what is the report? 2,600. Made about 388 with almost a full store as of right now. And we are now getting very close to level 9 shop level, which is where we're gonna get the new booster packs, and that is right there. So now we can go in and unlock it. It is the rare card license, 500 bucks, and we're just gonna be buying huge bulk of these because this is gonna be what we're selling for the next long time. And now we have a bunch of them out here. We are just gonna finish up these customers, and then we are gonna start doing a little swap-a-rooney so we can have some of them on the store as well. Oh, god dang. Everything just seems to be coming in wanting to buy packs right now, which is obviously good, but would have been nice to have a few of the other ones on the shelves as well. And a quick way to do that is to take an empty box, do like this, just pack them down and throw them onto other spots where there is available. Always keep one of your big boxes around. It is very, very helpful in terms of moving stuff. Let's do market price 10%. Let's actually just do 40. That means it's a little more than 10%, but it should be well within buying distance. Now we just need to get things set up real quick. Doing 40, that means $15 more expensive than the other ones, but the profit should definitely be there as well. Let's take a quick little look here. Got $12 profit, almost 13 on that, and we got 16 and a little bit more on that. So not a huge jump, but it is definitely still a jump in the profit. Day 5 is now over, and we have got the new boxes on the shelves. Let's just see if we have an increase in anything yet. 3,760. Things are definitely ramping up now. And we have now hit shop level 10, which means that we can get this guy. I want to try to get him. He's not very expensive. $50 a day means we basically just have to sell 3 extra packs, and he has made sure that his salary every day is paid for. I've also bought a little bit more of the store today, so we now have it as big as we can. So now we're literally just going to be standing here manning the register while ripping packs. I took down the last little bit of the first version simply so I can rip them if I want and I get some time. You can take them up like this, open up the box the same way as you would open up cards normally, and then you can just start ripping. So we're just going to keep them for that. And then we have the rare boxes only on the shelves. I don't think he's going to be able to quite keep up with the demand right now, so we might have to help him a little bit, but it is surely going to make a difference. And it should speed up our experience quite a lot because we now get even more time to just get our cards ripping going. Let's see, end of day 6, how much did we make? 4,550. We did spend a lot of money as well, but we did get $1,000 in clear profit. And then before we open up the store, we're literally going to be opening up a few packs before we flip the sign, because we have now got a stocker guy going, and he's just going to go and put all of the shelves, or all of the boxes on the shelf from out there in here. The only thing we need to really worry about is resupplying whenever there's nothing to stock. So pay attention to the street now. Already got to restock again, but don't mind it, guys, because your money is going to be coming back really quickly. Just buy big bulk and have your guy go back and forth, because we already ran out. I'm very interested to see just how much money we are going to be making. And again here, guys, this is important that it's here, so he actually gets to bzz bzz twice. So he does get clenched, that guy, when he come in smelling. He didn't buy anything, so that was a big waste of money, but it is what it is. Sometimes we get that as well. We're nearing the end on day 7, and we have just reached shop level 11 as well. I am excited to see how much money we have made by having our stocker come in here and help us out as well. Let's take a quick look here. The 5,480, and the money now seems to be just rolling in. Next thing we're gonna do is obviously we're gonna upgrade the boxes whenever we get the chance to. We want to get the epic ones. We're running the rare ones right now, but it is still a little ways off. We need to get to level 16. Once we do that, things are gonna go even faster, because they're most of the time gonna generate you more money. But please check your charts, because sometimes I've actually seen the rare one be more expensive than the epic one. So in this case, it wasn't. And another thing I also want to be doing is, as soon as I hit level 20, I want to get this guy, because he has fast restock speed. Probably let this guy go, potentially, depending on if he can keep up with the supply. And then, obviously, as soon as you can, get Clark Cash level 25. When your shop hits that, this guy needs to be put in a register, and you can just stand around, rip packs the entire time. But yeah, this is how I would start if I knew what I know now in terms of this game. Because yeah, money is definitely easy to come by if you're doing it like this. Having this does make life easier. Just keep it so it will get the chance to double spray. Expand your store when you get the chance, and then else just stand, rip packs, get experience, and have the money rolling in. The majority of this video was recorded prior to the latest update. The latest update did make some changes, however, it is still, in my opinion, by far the best way to start off your shop. Simply doing the one box strategy if you just want to make a lot of money. Experience has been buffed, so you're getting a lot more XP per sale for any items, which also makes it very good to sell other things if you're looking for the XP gain. But if you're strictly looking for the money, I still think this is going to be the best up until certain points, maybe even throughout the entire thing. Because the change is that now the customers are going to be coming in looking for a specific item, and if they can't find that item, they're simply just going to go out again. If you don't have the license for the item, but it is available for you to buy, they can come in and ask for it. You can see this guy is looking for the D20 dice white. We don't have that license, we haven't bought it, but it is available at the shop level. And he is simply just going to leave and not make a purchase. You're going to get quite a few of those, so you will see a lot more customers come in and just go out again, because they are not finding what they're looking for. But I'd much rather have the customers that do come in and do find, just want to buy something, that they get to pick up the expensive boxes that we have here, rather than have every single license up until a certain point. However, I don't know if at a later point it will make more sense to simply go straight for having a full shop with everything available. They shouldn't be leaving any negative reviews if you don't have the license. This guy here is I do have the basic card pack, obviously. That's the first thing you start with. But they're not leaving negative reviews, and even if they did for the stuff that I don't have the license for, it doesn't matter. The reviews, customer rating doesn't matter in the game yet. It might down the line, but as said, this is still a very viable way to level up. We're nearing the end of the day, and these guys are not going to get anything because they're looking for something specific, and we do not currently have it. But let's just see how this day after the update went. We had 34 dissatisfied customers. We did get 70 checkouts and 102 visits. Does mean that we're probably lost out on some sales, but if those had only picked up, you know, a single item of whatever they were looking for, it doesn't matter too much. We're still making a decent profit. I would still say this is probably the best way to start out your new save games or new game if you are just starting out. So yeah, please let me know how it goes for you. As I said, there might also be some changes to it when you get to a higher level and you have more items available, because the pool is going to get bigger of what the customers want. But then try it out. Hope it helped you, because this is still a way better way to start off than when I did first time around.